Yo, people, welcome back to Conversation. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, despite or depending on what time zone you're in. You know what I'm saying? Always keep safe out there because it's fucking cold. And today the wind has been blowing. It's been blowing so bad. I swear it came from Manchester because we all know that Man City blew Man United away. You know what I'm saying? The fucking pussy old. But we love it. We love it. Today, I've got my fucking guest, my brother here. Big up Ozzy. You know what I'm saying? So, Ozzy's then. What you saying, family?
Yo, big up Don C, man, every time, bro. Blessed for having me on. Now, like you said, bruv, the win today was a mad thing.
Bruv, it was
Bro,
crazy,
like
fam.
I have like my window like semi-open, pause and that, yeah. I had to wake up in the middle of the night and close that.
It was blitz blood. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I was thinking, bruv, what's this storm, man? But like you said, didn't it? Man City blew Man United away, so it must have been coming up from the north, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
telling you. Like the wind brought the 115 charges straight to London, blood. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it
It
is what it is,
descended on
bro.
the ends, bro.
Yo, but fam, yeah, talk to me, man. Like what are you saying so far? Because the title says Arsenal run out 3-0 winners. So do you know what? Yeah, we might as well start right there. What's your thoughts on Arsenal and and the 3-0? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you pissed off? Are you still Arteta get the fuck out? Are you Arteta maybe, or is it just
Brother,
tell me,
my
bro, talk
opinion
to
on
me.
Arteta is not changing regardless. You know what I'm saying? You already know my opinion. A lot YouTube, you know my opinion as well.
Yeah.
But I'm happy, bro. It was for a long time where watching it was actually like enjoyable to watch the game.
Yeah.
There was like fluidity, pause, you know what I'm saying? There was like some flow, there was some attacking play. You
Yeah.
saw some link ups, you thought, you know what I'm saying? Like my thing was the funny thing is, as bad it is to say, as soon as like Odegaard come off it looks like we released the handbrake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man got injured, and where he come on, and then you start seeing the team playing. The other thing like I was happy with was Gokras scoring again, Eze and him linking up. You know that first time cross I like that.
Yo, fam.
Are you frozen?
Yo, fam, what on? What was that?
You're
Was that?
frozen. You're frozen.
Oh, serious? Can you hear me?
Oh no, you're back. You're back.
Hey, do you know what it
Hey,
is? Like,
Stringer's always doing this fuckery, man.
hey, fam, do you know what it is? The moment you started talking about Arteta and bigging up Arsenal, yeah, my fucking thing was to freeze, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bruv, you know when you start, you see the Arteta fan base and the Odegaard
Yeah,
fan base, they're strong, man.
yeah, bro. They're
They're
fucking strong. They're
strong.
like mad, bro. It's mad, bro. Yeah, but sorry, what was you saying before my thing
Yeah,
just?
no, bruv, I was saying like I like that Eze and Gokras link up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hopefully we see more of that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That first time cross, he bangs it in, another goal.
Mm.
It was nice to see. You saw Madueke, he tried to do his thing, but
Yeah.
like people, yeah, jammed the hype. My man didn't score, he didn't assist. You know what I'm saying? People are
Yeah,
trying to say, oh, he's looking like Prime Robin and that. Jam the hype. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they just need to slow
He's not
down,
on
bro.
them levels, man. This is
Yeah,
the problem with a certain selection of the fan base, yeah. Bro, like a player does one little mad skill, it's like, oh my god, he's the next Messi, bro. And then
yeah,
they tell you, oh, why are we the most hated fan base? It's because you with your ridiculous like takes.
yeah. No
My
facts.
man just took one player on and passed him like, okay, like good fit. It was good. It was nice to see, but like, brother, like jam your hype. He didn't score, he didn't assist and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. Like, hopefully he can do that more. I like what I saw from him,
Mm.
but let's not overhype these players, man. We do this all the time.
Yeah.
Give praise when praise is due, but don't be going on like my man was, like scored a hat trick or he like skimmed his player every time and he assisted and he scored and whatnot. Like, he
Yeah.
didn't assist, he didn't score. Chip, like, relax. He had a decent game. We saw some moments of brilliance, what he can do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you need end product. There was no end product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Did,
but other than
yeah.
that, I'm happy. Nottingham Forest didn't really offer nothing. It wasn't a game that you could say, you know, Arsenal were tested or they overcame a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy for us, and plus, like the Nottingham Forest best defender came off as well. But other than that, about 3 points, 3 goals. You know, we actually got to see some goals and not some shoehorn football, man. No, none of this side to side nonsense.
Nah, man, brother, I'm with you on that. You know, like you see, do you know what? Yeah, it sounds bad, but I'm a little bit more positive than you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always Arteta out. Yeah, no matter what no one else thinks, because I'm Arsenal over everyone. And do you know what? Yeah, as much as I shit on fucking Arteta because I can't stand that pussy, right? I've got to sing his praises. Okay, lads. Okay, let me break this down to you like this. Yeah, Ozzy, how I see that game. Right?
Yeah,
I saw it as Arsenal playing a team with a new manager. Right? Forget the manager bounce. They were never going to get that just because stylistic wise, Postecoglou is wrong for Nottingham Forest. Just his style of play towards the style of play that Nottingham Forest have been doing over the last 2 seasons. Right? They're a more low block defensive counter-attacking team. So for them to play, for them to get a manager like that, it was never going to work out. And to be honest, I possibly think that's the best time to play Nottingham Forest. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree.
So it was one of those things where it was like, as Tony would say, in this one situation, the stars kind of aligned for us. See what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I reckon if we played them and what my man was still there, it'd be a different game.
Different game, because they'll be defensively stronger. Yes, their best defender did come off, right? But then that's just one player, because I'm sure that they can have another defender or change the formation to slot in just to keep us number 5. Because I'm going to show you this, bro. Because I was on Sarcasm City, and I'll jump in the gun a little bit. But at halftime, Flawless asked me, "What do I think of the match?" Do you know what I said, bro? I told him that we ain't losing this. I said, right now it's too easy. You get what I'm saying? Because after we scored the first goal, and you know what? Yeah, big up Zuba-Mendy, because fucking hell, that was a
crap. Oh yeah, that goal was a banger, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I worked. That's how you come to the league and shine the light. Yeah, what I'm saying, with your 4 dead performances. But it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Now, I didn't actually see anything in the first half to show me that Nottingham Forest could hurt us at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, the only time they came forward was literally when we kind of been like, you know what, right? We're gonna conserve our energy. We just got an injury to Odegaard, and to be honest, bro, I want Odegaard to get well soon, right? But it shows what happens when you got a real number 10 on the fucking field. A person whose first thought is to drive forward and do those little intricate passes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, the moment Odegaard went off, the handbrake went off. Fuck that, bro. We were driving without no wheels, blood. You get what I'm saying? It was like we're driving a car on water, blood. You know what I'm saying? It was only going one way. You get me? Yeah? And it was, and for me personally, I love to see this type of football. And do you know what shocked me more? Yeah, that instead of him bringing on, let's say, a Martinelli or a Trossard, he brought on Wanyeri, bro. That I wasn't expecting. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, that right there was like, do you know what? Yeah, finally, in this isolated game, you are fucking showing me what a manager is supposed to fucking show, blood. Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, as much as I disrespect him, even in one isolated match, when you're showing me all the things that you're supposed to be doing, right? That I can't complain about. You get me? Stop making it.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just, but the thing was, would he have done it if it was like still 0-0 and it's the 70th minute? That's my issue.
Yeah.
The thing is, when he's forced to do certain things, then we're like, yeah, cool, like it worked. But the thing is, what I want to see from this brother is, can he just use his own initiative if he's not forced into doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my issue.
Nah, bro, I'm with you on that. And it seems like the last few times when we've had early changes or players to come on, it's only because we've had injuries, right? And so I understand that. I totally understand that. Yeah. This is why it's so important to see what's going to be happening for the next few games, because, like you said, it's all good. It's all good. Arteta making a substitution early when a player gets injured, or like 2 other substitutions at 68 minutes, because he's at like the 70-minute plus man. You get me?
Yeah.
Like at 68 minutes, he's taken off our striker, which at the beginning I was like, why are you doing that for? But come on, man, we had Atletico Bilbao on Tuesday, and then we got City on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the games are coming thick and fast, even though it's early, right? And then we know that Gokares ain't that fit. You get me? So it's like little decisions like that, yeah. But then like you said, these decisions should happen when we're 0-0. When we're literally when we're 0-0, we're trying to break them down. Even the Moreno. Okay, I didn't like Moreno playing, but it seemed like this was the best game to play him in. Yeah, because I was cussing him because I thought he should have scored that chance. I think it was in the 17th minute. Yeah. But it was one of the goalkeeper. Then I watched it back, right? Like as talented as he is, because he's a talent, bro. He's a professional footballer. Yeah, I'll give him that. But if that was a striker would have scored that. Yeah. But the keeper made himself so big. If that was a Peter Schmeichel back in the day, if that was a Seaman, if that was a Lehman back in the day, yeah, if that was a Van der Sar, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm going. Man would applaud that save, because he came out fast and he made himself so big. Yeah. So I respect the fact that he was actually had a good game. No, furthermore, he didn't actually have a bad game. Yeah, a bad game, and he was playing as a second pivot. Yeah, but then this pisses me off, because it's like we played 3 last week. But do you know what? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, but
I get like you thinking. It's still a bit. Like, brother, don't get me wrong. I don't like my brother in midfield either, innit? But if there was any game that you think, bruv, you could carry him, or it's a game for him that you're not gonna need your best players on the pitch, it was this game.
Yeah.
Declan Rice got a bit of a rest. That was good to see and whatnot. It's fine. You know, because certain games we say, oh, brother, we're carrying this player.
Yeah.
Like, why is he on the pitch? Why is he on the pitch? This was like one of them games where you're thinking, you know what, we can get away with it. So I don't mind that, like you said.
No, do you know what? Yeah, it was one of these games that we could actually get away with, bro. Because, like I said, as Tony would have said, and I said it earlier on, the stars were actually aligning for us. Just because when you put all the components together, the fact that, like I said, they got a new manager, the style of play that he normally plays to the style of play that the team has had. This is why if they would have got, let's say, a Mourinho or a Pardew, right?
Yeah,
I could see us drawing that game, because they would have a sick management bounce. You know what I'm saying? Even after one training, or a Moyes, But because of the style of play that Ange Postecoglou has, that Pussio, he better know he's got a fucking enemy for life, for giving Tottenham their first trophy in 17 years. He has an enemy for life, blood. You get me, But it is what it is, right?
You could see like he didn't do nothing. I think he had one training session, if that, and he was like, you know what? Let me just see what they're gonna do in it.
Yeah.
You could tell like there was no imprint
nothing
on that match from him.
Nah, you can see the players were confused.
He was just like, I'm just gonna throw these man on and see what happens, innit?
Yeah. But more importantly, do you know what? Like you said, players got to run out. We needed this kind of win. It's okay for me. It's not always about the goal. It's about how we're playing as well. Yeah. Because we're not always going to play a Liverpool. We're not always going to play a City. We're not always going to play those kind of teams. Like in the league, like we're seeing like there's a top 4 for a reason. Yeah. And then after that, like there's a massive gap a golfing gap. Right? You got the odd teams that might play good in isolation, like the Evertons, the Newcastles. You get what I'm saying? The Aston Villa. But like, come on, let's not do it. We're a hell of a lot better than those teams, right? So when we're playing those other teams, this is when we're supposed to be showing our talent, right? This is when we're supposed to be looking up. This is when we're supposed to having that ball through the needle. And like, it's fucking awesome to know that Eze got his first assist. And do you know what? Yeah, I've got more importantly, big up Calafiori for the ball to Eze, just because it was a first time ball And
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
on
yeah.
fucking Calafiori's fucking neck pause, for the longest, bro.
Now I've
I'm
been
awake,
as well,
man.
and bro, do you know what it is? The thing is, it's another game where you see bits you like of him and you see bits you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
No.
attacking wise, as a fullback attacking wise, I like what you get from him. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Mm.
Like you said, that ball sick, but then there was once or twice where defensively he's just like he's like that defender that instead of stopping you,
Yeah.
he guides you into his own box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Zinchenko style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, brother, bro, like this is why we get onto you. Not because you can do them long balls and it's brilliant, but when you're meant to do your first base job, you're just getting cooked.
No, it's true, bro. Like it's definitely Zinchenko style. You know what I'm saying? Even my boy Gunner, you know what I'm saying? Big up Gunner G, yeah, my brother, man. That's my brother for real, yeah. He's got their moments, but then do you know what, right? The positive that I can actually take out of this is that we got Nkape, who's a lot better in that position. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm not really fussed. Did you know what is that? It's only an issue until you lose. Do you get me? But then we should be addressing those moments before we even think about getting a loss, right? Because realistically, out of any team, let's say that's challenging for the title this season, we've had the hardest games, we've had the hardest run, right? In our first six or eight. But then we always have it. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse because you know what? Yeah, you got to play them sooner or later down the league. We could have lost. Let's say we play Liverpool at our 10th game, right?
Yeah.
And then we lost or we beat the last three. Yeah, momentum's with us and we lose against them. Or we could lose our last two and then we beat them. So we still got to play this team. It's just that.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's hard, right? But guess what? This is why you're supposed to have a fucking squad. Yeah? Like, bro, you know me. I'm not making no excuses like about fucking whether it's transfers. You get me? Yeah, whether it's transfers, whether a player should be there or not. Do you know what? Yeah, my thing is if you're fit, you should be playing. If not, get the hell off the bench.
Yeah, 100%.
Sit at home, drink a cup of tea, have some scones. You get me? I'll be like, do you know what? I'd rather a person be 80% plus than 60% plus. You get what I'm saying? There's a massive difference.
100%.
Yeah. And you can see that in Saka or even Odegaard. So do you know what, right? Odegaard wasn't fit. Yeah. And it's sad to see any player get injured. Even if my man had a new trim, he had a new lease of life. He was like, yeah, my man's going to the dance, but it's Friday night. Man's got my best haircut on. You get me? Man looking sexy and all of that. Yeah. I'm going to go score some goals. You get me? Or get my boy some assists. If you know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But man got injured. Yeah. Man got injured, blood. Yeah. But the fact that when he got injured, we didn't, like a few seasons ago, we would have put on a Trossard there. You get me? He brought on Wanyeri, changed the whole game. Yeah? We had Eze, fucking baller. Yeah? Even nonsense number 20. I'm not a big fan of his. Yeah? Because I was disrespecting him at Tottenham. I mean, at Chelsea, excuse me. Yeah? But do you know what, right? Since he's been there, and okay, like the only person he has to fight with, yeah, is Martinelli. But then he's making Martinelli look simp. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And as long as you're constantly like driving down, do you know what? Yeah, it makes our other players step up, bro. You hit me? Like,
yeah, no, 100%, bro. Like I like this competition for places now. We've got a bit more depth, and we've got a bit more of like quality of players. Don't get me wrong, like I agree with you, but I never wanted this Noni Madueke guy. Like even if he cost 5 million, I wouldn't have wanted it. But at the end of the day, they're here. You want to see them perform, innit? Yeah. So like I saw good glimpses. He's like taking his man on, and that sometimes, bro, we always see like, oh, they pass it side to side or pass it back, and you're thinking, why are you not taking your man on? Why are you not taking your man? So I like the fact that he's direct. The only thing now is for him to come is we need more like end products. We need like the assists or them crosses to land to Gokeres and go back the net, or you show us like you can bang it, like chip in with a few goals. Because we need like our wingers to, you know, all our attacking players to chip in. You're not gonna rely on just Gokares banging in 30, 40 plus goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, do you know what? Yeah, we do need our wingers to chip in. And to be honest, as a team, we need to be. We need all of our players to be scoring because we've been doing that for so many seasons. This is why I'm so happy of both of the goals that Zubimendi scored, because the first goal was a banger, bro. I don't care. People could say, like, because I heard, oh, yeah, but then there was no one on the box. Okay, if any idiot has seen us play, they'll realize that, you know what, bro, yeah, we pack up the box with all of our players for a reason around the goalkeeper, right? So they know that they have to put, do you know what, yeah? They have to put 10 man in the box, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
If not, then do you know, then we're possibly going to score, right? But then the ball came up to who is it? Zubimendi, and the technique on that, blood, the way the ball went left, then right, blood, that spin, bro. Oh, that spin, blood, that spin was sexy, blood. You know what I'm saying? If I was single, yeah, blood, that spin, blood. Ooh, you get me, blood. Do you know? Okay, yeah, but it was nice. You know what I'm saying?
It was nice. It was nice. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just say
we enjoyed that one.
Yeah, blood. And the second goal as well, yeah. People forget, right? He's what, 5'6", yeah. He out jumped, man, right? And it was a dangerous header as well.
Yeah.
Because if he would have missed the ball, or the defender would have put more aggression into that collision, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man would have been out, concussion, 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, that was like a finesse header, not a bullet header. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. So for me, it could have been. He could have put himself in a dangerous situation. But guess what? Yeah, like he was like, "Fuck it, I need this goal. Yeah, I need to get 2 goals, bro." And you know what? Yeah, he got man of the match. And to be honest, like he controlled the midfield. He
deserved it. He definitely deserved
it, bro. Yeah, can you believe we had so many passes in the team, so many people? We had so many ballers. Yeah, their first thought was to pass forward, bro. When have you ever seen that with Arsenal? Like, when's the last time?
I haven't seen it for a long time, bro. We've been calling out for it for a long time.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. It's mad. So yeah, what would you rate the players like? And you have to give man a way score as well, blood.
Like obviously, Zubimendi man of the match. Then Madueke, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah.
Eze for the assist, I'll give it, like, he had a good performance. I'll give him like an 8. Who else you got? Then Enweri, I didn't really put a foot wrong, so like 8.
Yeah.
Moreno didn't do anything bad, didn't do anything like great.
Yeah.
So I'll give him a 7. Calafiori, it's like I wanna give him a good score, but then he did get cooked twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So attacking wise, like I'd give him an 8.
Yeah.
Defensively, I'm giving my man a 5. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Gabriel was 6.5 then.
Gabriel and Mosquera, like there was that one little moment of stupidness that could have, you know, kind of bite us in the arse. Pause.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're talking like 8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Timber, 8, 9. Raya didn't really have much to do. He did. People are saying he made the save, but I've seen it back. I can't really see it. You know, for that Chris Wood chest. I thought, did he actually touch it? Did he not? I'm not 100% sure, but give him an 8. Like, you can't really fault anyone, really. No one really had like a bad performance, you know what I'm saying? Or a bang average performance.
No, bro, I'm with you on that, because for me, like the keeper, Raya actually didn't do much, right?
Yeah, he didn't have much to do in it, so you can't really.
So it's hard to give him anything. It's when he was called upon, he actually did what he was supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll have to give him like a 7, bro. But just because he didn't actually do anything, so it's like it's a normal score for a player like Raya. Yeah, Timber's always solid, bro. So I like Timber's my guy, blood. They hit me like he chops down
Yeah, no,
people
I
like
like that. I'm
nobody's
happy
business.
we got him, man.
Yeah, bro. Like he's the reason why Declan Rice is not in the team, and it shows week after week. You get me? Yeah. Like not the Declan Rice, sorry, Ben White. Yeah, Ben White. Yeah, I love all that fuckery business. Yeah, but then guess what? Like, and Ben White will get you the odd goal, but we can see why Timber's in the team, and Timber will give us a solid 7 as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, big up my little girl. Love you so.
Big up.
I've got my language now. Who is it? Christian, I'll give them both 7s as well, man. Even though like there was a little mistake, right? This is why the keeper's the keeper, innit? Right? And when like what was it? They had 3 corners, right? They couldn't do anything because we got like all up like a lot of our players were like 6'5" and all of the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll give them both a 7, bro. Calafiori. Do you know what? Yeah, if he didn't do that pass, he's lucky he done that pass. I would have gave him a 4, bro. Yeah, just because his first job is like originally he's a centre back, so he should know what positioning is about when it comes to defensively positioning. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, he's actually quite good at going forward. You get me?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, so I'll give him a 5.5, just over average. You get me? Because that ball over the top to Eze. That was worth that point. 1.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Zubomendi, man of the match. Yeah, whatever my high score, he's the man of the match. You get me? Like, I'll let whoever in the chat give that score. Moreno, he just put his body about, so I'll give him a 5. Yeah, like I'll give him a straight 5. Nonsense number 20. Nonsense number 20, right? He was driving forward like mad. Like, do you know what? Yeah, him when he's running with the ball, he's so good. Yeah. When it gets to the final third, he kind of like he doesn't know what he's gonna do, but yet he always puts a good ball in. This is what I'm saying. Can you imagine someone running up at the back post, because that's what he seems like he always likes to head towards. You get me? Yeah. So like. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna be so harsh because you know what? Like I said, when man does shit, bro, I'm disrespecting everybody and their mama. Yeah, so I'll give him, yeah, because he didn't actually do anything wrong. He was always attacking. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
like he didn't get an assist. I get that. Yeah, but a lot of the times, football is more than the assist. Football is more than the assist, right? So I'll give him a 7, right? Who else is there?
6.57, yeah.
Yeah, 6.57, yeah. With Odegaard, I'll give Odegaard a 2 because he came off early, bro. He didn't do nothing on his own.
Yeah, I forgot about him still.
1 year when he came in, because that's what changed that's what changed the dynamics. We were more forward thinking after he came on, right? So I'll give him as well a 6.5, right? Like, no disrespect, he done well. Like, keep it as that. What's his name? Eze, 7.5. Bad man, yeah. Bad man. The way he was bodying man on the left hand side, blood, cutting in, giving up balls like, and then that ball that Calafiori went over the top, which I said, and then he got the ball down and put the ball right on the plate to Gokares, bro. That was nice, blood. That was.
You know what I'm saying? We need to see more of that.
And bruv, I can't tell you the last time I seen that, because if that was Martinelli, bruv, my man would have run the ball out all the way down the Holloway Road. My man will still be running towards, like he's going towards fucking Camden Market, bruv. Yeah, the pussy, yo. Get me? So, like, big him up, bruv. And who is it? Gokares, I'll give him.
I forgot Gokares.
Yeah, I'll give Gokares a 6.5. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't amazing, but like, one thing that I saw this game that he wasn't doing in the previous was he was dropping back to get the ball. He was involved in the 1-2s.
Yeah.
He was actually moving.
A bit more link-up play from him.
Yeah, bro. Like I was actually
because even that kind of bit where he got the ball past it, then got the ball back and he hit the post, I was like, that's good movement.
Yeah, bro. Like the movement, everything about what he did was amazing. So, but then because like that's what I'm expecting week in week out, right? I'm not really gonna get too gassed and say, well, do you know what, right? Oh yeah, man, he had a bad boy game. No, he didn't. He
No,
had a
no.
he had a standard game, which I was actually expecting.
By the end of the day, the right chance come to he banged in it. That's what
Yeah,
you
of
expect from
course,
your striker week in, week out.
mate. We've seen fucking Havertz miss from there. So what are we doing? You get me? Yeah, Nog should be
100%.
getting
Long
against Man
may it
United.
continue.
But he's injured. You know what? Yeah. So let's not talk about him. What do you think about the subs that came on?
To be honest, yeah, bang average like 5-6. They didn't really do much. Rice
Yeah,
came on, and who else?
yeah.
Trossard came on. Do you know what? I'll give Trossard the set. I'll give a Trossard the 7 because he set up the. I think it was him that set up the assist for the last goal, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm right, so I'll give him a 7, 6.57. Yeah, who else came on?
It was at Trossard, Martin Stinkinelli. Like you do yours
Oh
first.
yeah, he came about 5 for him. Didn't do nothing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, big up Yasser, by the way, in the chat. Big up
Yes,
Yasser.
sir. Big up my brother. Each and every time. Yeah. For me, Trossard, I'll give him 6.5. Yeah, because he came on. He didn't really do much, but he got the assist. Is what I'm saying. And for me, like the assist is good, but then he didn't really change the game. Do you know when it's like a wounded animal, and you're just there just to catch it?
Yeah,
You know
like by that time the game was dusty.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Even though I did predict 3-0, so it is what it is. Yeah, so I'll take that as well. I'll still give him a 6.5. Martinelli, Stinkinelli, bro. Man's getting a 0.1. Yeah, he got a point. Do you know what it is? It's like, do you know when you're doing your GCSEs, you get a point for doing your fucking name right? Yeah, that's what he done. He got his name right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got no love for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got no love for my brother. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's Arsenal done, man. Like, do you know what it is? I'm just happy. I'm just happy for Arsenal and what we actually did. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy that we turned up and then we kind of did what we're supposed to do, especially because that's, for me personally, that's a game that we should have won. And knowing that we have Champions League coming up on Tuesday, and then City, we need that kind of momentum. We need the players to you know what, to feel good, on the field, to actually score goals.
A bit of confidence, you know what I'm saying? A bit more.
Yeah. And to show people why we fucking got Gokares and not Sesko. He's gone double or what? And R1's got 3 and what? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like he's played 4 games, he's got 3 goals. That's a good return so far. You know what I'm saying, mate? Long last. We could say fucking it's against Forest, but look where Forest finished last season, right? Look where Forest finished last season. And look who drew against Burnley. But it is where it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, brother, man, like okay, honestly, are you happy with the game, or is it one of those things where it's like, you know what? Yeah, I still want to see more.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, I do want to see more, but compared to what we've been seeing, I'm happy, bro. Because the games have been boring, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when Arsenal are up against it, bro, it's hard to watch. So I was very happy to see 3 goals, see attacking football, professional performance, didn't concede. Yeah, job done. Pat on the back. Nah, keep it up, sort of thing, innit?
What's happening, brothers? You right? Yeah, what's happening, Don? I thought I'd join quickly, man. What's going on? You right?
What's going on, brother? What are you saying, man? You good?
Bro, just getting ready for the week ahead, man. Big game tomorrow, man.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second, yeah. But because you're more of a positive Arsenal fan, yeah. All right, a lot more positive than me, and definitely more than Ozzy. What do you think about yesterday's game or Saturday's game?
I was at the game, yeah. And I've got to be deadly honest with you. It was like watching the old Arsenal, bro. I thought the football we were playing in that midfield, it's like Marino, Madueke, Timber. The way them lot were linking up, I thought it was a great performance. I thought there was performances everywhere. I think we realised, see me, even though I'm always positive with Arsenal, I don't jump the gun. We've jumped the gun many times in the last few years and it hasn't got us nowhere, bro. But I feel like this Berta has come in and it's like a Pokemon, bro. He's evolved Arsenal. Like the way he's come in, put his foot down, said, bro, I want my striker. I want Gyökeres. I don't want this Tesco's, bro, who's playing in Manchester doing nothing. I want Gyökeres. That's the steal of the season. I think at the moment, he's only played 2 games, but that Mascara looks a very good addition to the team.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 100%. I like what I've seen from him so far.
Nah, man, yeah, bro. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, blood, man. Like, come on, man. Like, Mascara coming in and
the other thing is,
yeah,
he's got Gabriel, and then the language barrier is not going to be difficult for him. You know what I'm saying? He's got like the right guy beside him to kind of.
All that man need to understand is FIFA. That's the only word they need to understand, bro. They don't need to understand nothing else. Them man are good together anyway. But you know what? It's nice to see. Look, a couple of years ago when Saliba got injured against Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League, our title chase fell off as soon as he was injured. At the moment, it looks like we've got someone who can come in and put in a very good shift. He looks good on the ball. He's strong, you know.
He's strong, so go on.
Yeah, like he's strong. I think he looks like he's got everything about him. To come off the bench after 6 minutes against Liverpool and put in a shift like that at Anfield for your first game in the Premiership, very, very good, isn't it? And then obviously your home debut in the Premiership, you was class. If Zubimendi didn't score them 2 goals, he would have been my man of the match.
No, bro. Like, do you know what it is? That's why Zubimendi got the man of the match for me. It's like it's the type of goals that he scored as well. Yeah, and the fact that did you know what it is? For the first time, I actually saw him control the midfield. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it took him a few games, which was understandable. Totally, you hear me? Coming to a new club, new system, but the more importantly, we got the 3 points, and not just that. We've been playing a football which us Arsenal fans, and even someone like myself, yeah, which you know, I'm not the most positive Arsenal fan.
But Don, you're allowed to be like that with the players and teams we've seen, brother. When you seen guys like Andre Santos and Yossi Benayoun play for your team, you're allowed to be like that, bro.
Well, yeah, 100%, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it's been 20 years, man.
20 years.
That's why we're so negative, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I wouldn't even class myself as a negative Arsenal fan. I'm one of those do better.
We're pessimistic, innit? We're pessimistic. Yeah, that's what I like to call it. We're pessimistic. I'm not negative.
Yeah, I'm not negative. I'm not positive. I'm like, when I see something good and when Arsenal have a good game, I'll shout them out, bro. Even nonsense man away came. Yeah, I'll shout him out as well. But yeah, lose. You hear me? Lose and when you play shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I've got kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell my kids when he done something wrong. Do you know what? Yeah, here's the PS5 because he was naughty. You hear me? Yeah, we know how it goes. We come from backgrounds. You hear me? Yeah. So when they fuck up, they deserve that. Yeah, because we all, like, let's say I work in a workplace where, like, I hire and I fire a couple people still. Yeah. When you fuck up, you're gone, and when you fuck up big, you're gone. These players should know that when you fuck up big, right, massively, when you're letting balls go behind you, pause and all of the rest of that, yeah, and not doing your job, you're getting benched. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a Downman play than a Trossard, bro.
I did. Do you know what made me so happy? Do you know what made me so happy? We're 2-0 up, and he brings off Madueke and Eze for Trossard and Martinelli. I said, no way. We've actually got these bastards out of the starting 11, bro. Like, I was so happy to see them come off the bench. And cool, fair play to Trossard. He got his assist in it. He got his assist. Like, we'll give him that. He got his assist. But it's like, bro, you weren't doing them balls when you were starting 11. When you were starting last season, bro. What's going on here,
bro? He wasn't doing them thing there. Do you get what I'm saying? That? Because them man know that they're literally coming to their last moments with Arsenal. Yeah, I could see Martinelli going out on loan in January. You know what I'm saying? But injuries. Hit me, because you can see that he's further down in the pecking order now. You get what I'm saying? Because now that we put on, because it's easy for when Odegaard went off, it was easy for Arteta to put Eze in the number 10 and then put Martinelli on the left. It was so easy. But then that's what I liked. He actually played Onyeri, a player that can actually play in that position. So like the dynamics of the team will stay the same. You get me? It was like a Wakanda midfield, blood. You get me? I was loving it, blood. I ain't gonna lie.
I think we're gonna win the Carabao Cup this year, innit? And I know it sounds silly, yeah, but bro, with that team, yeah, Martinelli, you've got that Colombian brother now. What's his name? Hikapi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have Mosquera playing, Ben White, Kepa. Norgard, bro. This is a team what would finish mid-table in the Premiership, bro. Do you get it? It's like I feel like we're gonna like. Obviously, I'm going up there next week. I'm going up to Port Vale, so I'm gonna be getting some videos up there, man. A ground I've never been to, so it'd be good to go up there, man.
Oh man, that's nice, man. I've never been up there myself, blood. Yeah, do you know what it is? I need to get more Arsenal games underneath my belt this season. But do you know it's the beginning of this season, so like I'm sure I'll get myself down to the Emirates and a few away games.
We'll be down there sooner, but I'm just. Do you know what it is? I just had the opportunity. A friend of the family. He's gone away to Cyprus. His dad's got 4 tickets. Me and 3 of my friends we're driving up there, man. Little 3-hour drive with the boys.
Oh, sick, blood. Sick, man. You know, be safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be safe, blood. Can't you hear the wind outside, blood? Roads are cold, blood.
Have you seen Port Vale? You look like you need a face mask to walk around there, bro. It looks disgusting. Hey, even Blacker said it. Wait till Blacker comes. Blacker said, yo, I can't go up there. It's too dusty and bare insects and all this. I said, bro, you're moving like we're going to the Sahara Desert, bro. We're only going to Stoke.
Do you know what, yo? On that note, yeah, that's a perfect segue to talk about dusty, disgusting places, a disgusting Man United. Man, them, what do you think about that fucking team? Our old rivals in the early 2000s.
Bro, I think they're going to get relegated in the next 5 years.
Say that again?
I think they're going to get relegated in the next 5 years.
That'd be amazing, man.
Because all the half-decent players they've got, Bruno Fernandes, these men are all retiring or leaving soon, bro. Like, do you get it? They're not going to have a squad soon, bro. They're going to have Euro sitting there, who they paid 60 mil for, who's going to play 4 games a season, bro.
Oh, you think?
Bro, I'm not even saying that because Man United ain't even my rivals no more, bro. That was in the late 90s, early 2000s. Them man are irrelevant these days. Like, do you get it? I don't have hate towards them man no more, bro. That man ain't no problems.
But I can't lie. I love to see the downfall.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you know what it is. Say, go on, Ozzy. Say that again.
I was gonna say, long may it continue, innit?
Yeah, bro.
I'm enjoying them being dusty, man. I'm enjoying United fans crying, bro. Cry some more, man. They inject that.
Bro, play the violins for them. You know what I'm saying?
Stinky, bro. And you know what? Almiron's so stubborn, man.
Hey, he'll be gone, you know. It'll be Graham Potter than him. He'll be gone soon.
Do you know what it is? Bruv, I want United to keep throwing money in the bin, man. Their stadium's dusty, their team's dusty, their manager looked like he's flipping never coached in his life before. They got dusty players. So if they sack my man, pay him out, get another one, sack him again. Long may it continue.
Hey, you know I can see that Sesko as well. Yeah? I promise you. Either the end of this season or the end of next season, Sesko's in Saudi with Nunes, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Probably,
of course.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I'm telling
honestly, you, he'll love it, bro. Like, for me, I hope that fucking
Bruno's definitely gone at the end of the season.
Mate, I hope that Amran stays there forever, bro. Like, I'm loving this downfall.
Inshallah,
bro. Bro, do you know how many unhappy moments, bro? They might have given me blood, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying we're enjoying. It's always a good day when United use.
Fuck United, you get what I'm saying? Like, bud pun the devil, them, you hit me? Yeah? Like, you see, the only thing was I didn't want to see City win. Like, if it was a draw, then I would have been a lot happier. Just because, from a selfish perspective, because I know that Man United will drop many points, bro. Like, it's like with Amarin,
But bro, even with these man, bro, with City, let them play. I beg you, let them play Matt O'Reilly and that Kazakhstani Donny left back and right back next week and see what happens to them, man. Innit? I got play that O'Reilly right back and let's see what he's got in it, or left back, sorry, and let's see what he's got against Madueke, because that kid is fragile. He don't know what he's doing. That guy from Kazakhstan, I don't know if that was like they wanted to get some fans over from Kazakhstan to start supporting City, but I don't understand why they bought my man, bro, because all his first game he scored an own goal. I think his third game he got a red card, bro. When the way he was playing yesterday as well, like let Eze run against my man. He ain't got a footballing brain, bro. He end up getting sent off or something, but we'll see anyway, man.
No, do you know what? Yeah, fuck them man there as well. Fuck City as well. I want them to. I want to see if they're gonna play Silver in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that his legs have gone. Even though he's a very smart player, but his decline has been massive. Yeah, Foden that game, because I actually watched that game. That game wasn't that good. Like Foden's hype. Like the only reason why he scored that goal was because Bruno was fucking walking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's the only reason why. Like Bruno, you know that Bruno's dead. Get me? So it's easy. Because people were rating the Haaland goal, and you know, right? He's a bad boy striker. His first goal, bad boy striker, right? But what defenders will actually won't come across and at least foul him on the edge of the box? That man just let him run true blood. Hit me? It's like them man are trying. No, but not say I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's like that man were. It's like the man was shook. You hear me? They didn't have no pace, no style of play. I don't know what the fuck that they had, bro. And you could say that, okay, Sesko, they didn't feed Sesko and Bremo, right? I rate him as a baller, but his game yesterday, oh my, it's like they actually missed Mason Mount in a number 9. Fucking made that make sense. Made that make sense.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's because this manager's got players playing in dumb positions, man. Bruno's a 10, he's got playing him at 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man can't track back.
Yeah.
That's why Foden scored the goal, like you said, innit?
Bro, my man was walking.
Bro, Sesko's dusty. The only good player in that team that I would personally take is, like you said, Mbemo.
Yeah.
No, you know who else I don't mind is that Dorgu.
Oh, Dorgu. Yeah. He's a powerhouse. He's actually a powerhouse as well. Yeah.
And he's young as well. He's decent.
Yeah.
But it's like, you remember that young Arsenal youngster, that Chris Obi, whatever his name was, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, my man left to go United because he said he was going to have a better time. Do you know, a better chance of first team? And I'll be honest, he probably will, bro, because I reckon he'll be playing for them in the Championship in a couple of years, bro.
Yeah. Even heaven, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, you played against Bolton last year in the cup, bro. Relax, bro. Take your time, mate.
Right. Mate, did you know is that right now, yeah, with this manager, because are they as bad as they are? No, I think it's got a lot to do with the manager playing plays out of position.
Yeah, 100%, bro. He's stubborn. He's playing a system that don't fit them, man.
Bro, it's like
this, playing players in positions where you're above you. They don't like they're attacking and he's asking them to defend.
Yeah.
Or they're defensively asking them to it don't make sense, man.
Mate, it doesn't make not one piece of sense. You see, what the funniest thing is, why don't you play a back 4? Do a 4-4-2. You know what I'm saying? Old school 4-4-2. Yeah? But yeah, he still wants to play a back 3 with players that couldn't do it last season. And you know what, yeah? I understand if he had certain players on the bench. This is why I said I want to shout out Arteta. I know it took a good few years for us to accumulate this team, right? I get it. But at least, do you know, in the first few transfer windows, you saw Arteta address, even though he got it wrong a lot, yeah? But the difference is that this is his first job. Amron's been managing, how long? Now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and he's won a trophy in Portugal. Cool, it's the Portuguese league, but yeah, it's in a trophy. He's still making the same fucking mistakes, bro. You're playing a back 3 with players that can't play a back 3. How does that work, bro? It's like playing a goalkeeper as a striker. How does that fucking work, bro? Yeah. How does that work? It's mad, bro.
Some of his decisions are diabolical, I can't lie.
But what can we do? What can we do, bro? You know what
No,
it is?
long may it continue, man. United and the mud is great, man. And Almiron we trust.
Yeah, bro. I'm in all day long, all day,
Trust
every
me,
day.
all day long.
Yeah, bro.
Every week, every year.
Twice on a Sunday.
Twice
You know
on a
what I'm
Sunday. So we say, Black, are you good, family?
I'm good, family, man. Big up to everyone inside as well, man. Big up to everyone, man. Yeah, man. I'm good, man. What's popping? What's popping, man? I'm hearing people talking about the Man United. The group's been so quiet today, you know. No Man United fans have come to their phone. They're in hiding. It's lovely. Peace.
saying?
Isn't it? The mighty fall of the Red Devils, bro. Did you know what? I'm loving it, bro? Because you know all these Man United wankers, right? They were so cocky, blood, yeah. Pause, right? They like their man there was they had their head held up high. They were thought they were mightier than everyone else, and now the mighty have fallen. It's like, do you know what it is? Do you know things like this? Like who said about I used to pray for times like this? You know what I'm saying? Meek Mills, yeah.
Yeah.
Meek Mills, yeah. So shout out to him, yeah, bro. My childhood days, yeah, I used to pray for times like this, blood. You know what I'm saying? It started in the fucking 1999 Ryan Giggs, blood. You get me?
Oh,
That's how it started, bro. Yeah.
yeah.
All is back in those days, but guess what? Still can't stand none of them blood clots. You get me? None of them blood clots.
We should have won the double that season.
Yeah. But then, like they say, bro, like you got like sometimes you just got to foul, man. You hit me and take the punishment afterwards. It is what it is. So yeah, bro. Like I asked Ozzy and I asked Yaya quickly. Yeah, I know we're talking about the Man United section, but fuck Man United, they're relevant right now to us. What's your thoughts on Arsenal? Because I haven't spoke to you about Arsenal, blood. And then after this, we'll go on Liverpool, and then we'll do the UCL thing.
Yeah, so you know what? Like I said to you last time, we just gotta take things one game at a time. Whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out, you just gotta take it one game at a time because in the Premier League, you don't know what's gonna happen next. We'll get on to Liverpool, but we saw you don't know what's gonna happen. It don't matter if it's Burnley, it don't matter who it is. You just gotta take it one game at a time. And to do with that Forest game, it was a very good performance. It was things that we wanted to see. We wanted to see players taking on their fullback, something that we hadn't seen. When I watch Martinelli play, I always say I need to get my eyes rinsed because it's so poor. All he does, head down. Then we saw Eze. It was a breath of fresh air. Madueke taking on his man. Of course, he needs to work on his output. He needs to find that final ball, whether he plays it just that split second sooner or whether it's a bit of luck. Whatever it is, he needs to just get, because it's fine taking on your fullback, cooking, but you know how football is. You need some sort of GA. So I'm not gonna go too far on him, but it looks good so far from Noni Madueke. I did not want him, so I'm kind of slowly eating humble pie. But for me to have the whole pie, he's gonna have to start getting the numbers as well.
Be
Because
consistent, yeah.
exactly, because in big games, we're gonna need him to get numbers. Against Forest, it's all right. You might even win 1-0 via a corner because they didn't come to play. So I'm not really going to judge him too much on them sort of games. It's going to be them games where we need to get a goal. We need like a PSG. Is he going to be able to come on, cook a fullback, put it on the plate for Gyökeres? Is he going to be able to do that? Because now we're getting to a stage. We know what we need. We need to lift something this season.
Yeah.
We can't be nearly men. No more. The time is up. It's time to go and win. Is Madueke and is Eze gonna get us over the line? Because the previous signings, our Sakas, all of these guys, they haven't done it. So now someone else is gonna have to come. And whether he's causing so much havoc and Saka's able to be free, get a goal, whether it's Gyökeres, that's what I want to see. So far on Arsenal, so good. We've lost one game to Liverpool. It's a 50. That was a 50. 50-50 game, innit? 50-50. We can be upset we didn't go for it, whatever. But that's done. It's come and gone. Next game, obviously Champions League, and then Man City. If we put Man City to the sword, things are going to be fine. Because I predicted 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw from the first 6 games. So if we're able to get maybe 5 wins and 1 loss, it's even better than I thought.
Yeah. And we've taken out Newcastle by then, we've taken out City by then, we've taken out Forest who finished in the top 8. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very good start to the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm with you like that. And like as Ozzy said, it's more about being like pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being for me. I can't be happy without being negative. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to go by game. Yeah. Nonsense. I'm not okay. The thing I liked about him, and the thing I'm starting to like about him, because I'm not sold at him. Nah, not one bit. But what I'm liking about him is the fact of he's so direct. Once he gets the ball, bruv, yeah, his head's up and he's gone. Yeah, he's looking to go either around the player or inside. Yeah, and he's got a good cross. His final third, sometimes, like I said, not that great, but it's a directness that I like. Yeah, he's a very good dribbler, and we haven't had that. Well, we've got that with Saka, but we need more. Yeah, now, do you know what? Yeah, now we have players that we could take off the bench to give our first team players like a rest, and the standards and the levels don't dramatically drop. Yes, dramatically drop. Because like, okay, I'm gonna say this once. I'm not gonna say it too many times throughout this season. Yeah, when Havertz comes back, right? When Gyökeres needs that rest, yeah, 20 minutes ago, we're gonna take off Gyökeres. We're gonna bring on Havertz. Havertz is gonna score a goal. You hear me? Yeah. Do you know how nice it is to say that? Simply because the last few seasons, Havertz was our striker. And we're still not even talking about the injured Zinchenko because he's back in 2 months. Yeah? We're still not talking about him, bro. Jinky, not Zinchenko, sorry. Fuck Zinchenko. What am I talking about? I must be smoking some buju or something like that. I mean, Jesus, blood. Yeah? Yeah, I'm talking about Jesus, bro. Like, scrap that. I didn't say Zinchenko. It's the AI version of me. Fuck Zinchenko. I was talking about Jesus, bro. Jesus, like, cool. He's always injured, but you know what? Yeah, when he's playing, he's a baller, bro. You hit me? Him coming into this team now, bro. Yeah, well, on Saturday, I saw 1-2s, bro. I saw a man doing the fucking flicks, bro. I can't tell you the last time I seen triangles, bro. I can't tell you the last time I see Arsenal do triangles and actually look happy to do it, bro. First time balls, bro. Yeah, bro. Dude, I ain't even gonna lie, blood. Half the time, yeah, I was doing a watching on with Flawless. I was silent, blood, because I was in amazement, bro. Yeah, amazement. But then guess what? This is what I wanted to see. Yeah, it's not always like it's okay to give a performance, but then no goals. It's okay to give goals and no performance. But do you know what? Yeah, when you give both, because we could say it's Forest and they got a new manager, but guess what? If we would have lost, man would have been screaming some F and B's and C's down the fucking microphone tonight. Yeah, what I'm saying. So, like you said, game by game, bro. We just gotta be happy that you know, we're still a part of the sing ting, blood. You get me? Yeah, and just move with it.
Yeah, man. You see, haters though. They're saying Forest new manager, but I think people forget what. I don't know if you guys remember what we done to Forest last year. It was even worse than this.
Yeah,
same scoreline, but I don't even think they had one shot. It was a battering. That 30 shots. That was probably our best game last season. That and maybe the City game. We absolutely battered them. So you can only beat what is in front of you. How many times do we play against Arsenal? I mean, we watch Arsenal and we're playing against garbage. Everton last season. What was it? 0-0. Just a shocking game. 0-0. We're watching teams that we should be putting to the sword. The teams that don't even want to play. And we can't break them down. Now, at least, with the Madueke and Eze and a gunman. Finally, someone there. You think Havertz would have scored that goal? You're correct. Of course not. He would have been on the halfway line doing link-up play. We wouldn't have scored that goal.
Facts.
So I'm just happy that at least now we're gonna have players that can create and someone that's able to put the ball in the back of the net, and that is the main thing. So now there's no more excuses. This is what I've wanted. I don't want any more excuse. I already saw someone try to say injuries are gonna kill us, but they're just still trying to make excuses. But it went through one ear and out the other. I didn't even get triggered because for me, no one can give me an excuse this year. Saliba, Odegaard, Saka. Imagine 3 of them was out last season at the same time. Would have been dead on our knees. Now we're watching it, and people are even saying, should Saliba even get back in the squad? That's how Mosquera's performing.
You know what? Yeah, that's a fucking brilliant question, bro.
Yeah, because we've seen Saliba make a lot of mistakes. He's too comfortable. Now Mosquera might even raise Saliba's game. He might even make him again the best centre back, because I don't think he's been our best centre back since Gabriel got dropped from the World Cup squad. I think that was the first season we challenged. Ever since then, Gabriel, no more Bozo Gene, no more doing any of that stuff. He's just been the leader. So now maybe Mosquera is going to get the best out of Saliba, because healthy competition always brings out the best in the best.
Facts.
Certain players can't handle competition, and those players, they might just disappear like an Odegaard. The competition might kill him off at Arsenal. Eze, Wanyeri, Dauman, I think it might be too much for him because he don't look the same Odegaard.
No, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, man's got a new trim to try to do a new thing, brother. And do you know what? Yeah, my thing is that like if you're not good enough, piss off.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
100%. You know what it is for the longest. Obviously, we didn't have. We were screaming out for a number 10 in it.
Mm.
We got Nweri was happy. Now we got Nweri and we got Eze that can play there. Yeah, bruv, Odegaard can hold bench, or I'd be happy to get rid of him. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, with Odegaard, he's been bad for so long now. Yeah, it's not even like you can expect something from him on the coming off. Like he hasn't produced in so long. It's like regardless whether he plays a full game or 20, I don't have the belief that I can't see that he can perform or step his game up. Like people saying, like in the 2022-23 season, he scored 15 goals and whatnot. But can you see that player coming back? No. With Martinelli, don't get me wrong, like when Martinelli first came, I love Martinelli. Like I watched that guy live, my eyes cooking, but he was like confident and stuff like that. And you're thinking, yeah, like this player could be one of them like real good Brazilian players. Have that kind of flair. He's gone so downhill. I can't see him coming back, especially under this manager. You know what I'm saying? The only way I'd keep both players is like, I know it's a long shot now, but Arteta getting sacked and then someone that can actually coach players. Because for me, Arteta can't coach players. What we're getting out of these players is within their own ability. And we've even gone to the point where certain players have been, that ability that they have had has been out-coached of them. Because Arteta's so systematic in terms of, like trying to control them constantly to the point where, when you're playing when you're playing football, yeah, and after time when you're playing football is you're in a certain position, you know what to do already. You kind of, all right, okay, I play a winger, like I get the ball here, I need to be in this position, take my man on, or I'm gonna pass, or I need to be as a number 10, I need to be free and then be like quick on the half turn so I can play the ball through and stuff. Some of these players now, like Martinelli and Odegaard, yeah, it's like they're getting the ball and they're like, oh, this is what I thought I needed to do. But now the manager's telling me not to do that. So every time they get the ball, it's like pause. Do I do what I like comes to me naturally, or do I do what the manager's asking me to do? And this is the problem I have with Arteta is like we've seen two good players, don't get me wrong, in the past, go downhill like massively. So my thing with Odegaard, if we're gonna continue with this manager, which obviously I don't, the thing is I want to win, but respectfully, I can't stand Arteta no more, and I want him gone. I'd rather us win with another manager. Like I can't. He's like he's a bullshitter. He's a narcissist. He don't care about players' welfare. Like for me, him as a manager, as a person of what I'm seeing, he doesn't deserve to win. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna say, "Oh, you're being negative and you don't ask us to win," but I don't see us winning under this manager anyway, and he don't deserve to win. He's not a likable character. He's not like a coach that I can get behind. You know what I'm saying? So back to the point of like Odegaard and Martinelli, I'd be happy for them to go because I don't think they could even impact us off the bench. I only want players that can give some sort of impact. I don't want players being here for players' sake or making up numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ozzy, do you know what? Yeah, see when it comes to Odegaard and Martinelli, I just don't think they were that good in the first place. That's the thing, because it's like Martinelli, right? Especially Martinelli. Take away his pace. What has he got? You see, when you have something new, when you have a new player in your team that the league ain't used to, right? It takes them a minute to adjust to that said player, right? This is why he had a great, 14, 13 months. But yet, one to the other 2.5, 3 years. You hit me? This is why, because when he first came in, he was fresh. Right? He was running down because he's still making those runs. The difference is people know that he's going to keep his head down. So what they need to do is literally let him make the mistake. Like, he's a winger. He's a flying winger that defends himself, bro. You get me? Yeah. Odegaard was... Do you know the funny thing is, if you watch the old Odegaard matches, whether it's injury or not, he was still playing very similar to how he was doing. Yes. Was he scoring more? Yes. But then he was shooting more. Yeah. There's certain things that can't be taught, that can't be taught or taught out of you. Let's say a Madueke and an Eze, right? They are mavericks. No matter what you tell them, they're still going to be doing what they're doing. And guess what? It's always going to be working. This is why those are players that are very hard to drop. Because when you drop those players, the level drops. You hear what I'm saying? Saka, it's like this year. It's so funny because we're so used to a player like Saka, but not everyone's going to be the ultimate professional where they can take instructions and put them on show on the field. You know what I'm saying? I love Saka, bro. Like that. You know what I'm saying? As a footballer, do you know what? Yeah, he's an inspiration for the young kids growing up. Like, we all know what we mean. You know what I'm saying? He's that player that they can't disrespect at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I love that for the culture wise. But not every player's gonna be like that. Like I was also a Martinelli fan when he first came here because he was fresh, he was new. But then he's still doing the same things as he's doing all them years back. The difference is everyone knows how he plays. You get me? When's the last time he's actually crossed the ball in? But then guess what? If you watch his earlier matches, he wasn't crossing the ball in, bro, because he was so dead. So that's why I said, is it any different to what he was playing before, or is the difference is because he was scoring? So those little things weren't being noticed, and this is why, like, I fell off of Martinelli a long time ago and Odegaard, because people forget we wanted Ceballos, not Odegaard. But Real Madrid gave us Odegaard and not Ceballos. There was obviously a reason for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's one reason why one player is still there, one player is not.
Yeah.
Man.
Where it is. But you know what? Yeah, Arsenal won 3-0. I'm happy about that. You, man.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Were they lucky? Are they fighting champions? Is this what it takes to win a league? We all know it's 4 games in, but yeah, they've got 12 points. Like,
yeah,
is Everton going to stop them?
I'd
Is
say
Works going to be? Is Works going to come to life soon, or are we going to talk about 100 million plus flop?
I'd
Talk to me.
I'd say that it's a bit of luck and a bit of inevitability. Like I think most of us here was watching that game just like, when is the goal coming?
Yeah.
And we were just waiting for it. Cause I know I was. That's why I didn't even say nothing to nobody. I didn't even want to watch the match because I was just thinking they're gonna score, aren't they? And then it happened. So the crazy thing about Liverpool is they're doing it at this early stage of the season without Isak. If Isak was there and they were performing like this and they were scraping the victories, I'd be a bit more confident. But he's not there. So I'm just thinking, when he gets there, our team's going to be able to stay in games long enough to hold out Liverpool? Because we know how they play. It's just constant pressure. Constant pressure. And sooner or later, as they say, pressure bursts pipes. And I'm just looking at them. They create so many chances that you're just thinking, when Isak gets there, who's going to stop them? But at the same time, we've seen they've bought a £160 million player. Every time they take him off, they win. Every time he's on the pitch, they're not in winning positions. That's 4 games in a row, 4 late winners. So I'm just looking at Liverpool. I've got one eye on them. I'm hoping Everton can stop them, but I'm just reserving judgment. It doesn't look the best, but it's kind of too early to make any rash judgments. That's what I'd say.
What are you saying, Ozzy? What do you think?
But I can't lie, that pissed me the hell off. It pissed me the hell off, man, because I wasn't watching the game, and then what was I doing? Yeah, I was gaming. With my boy Pause, yeah, playing COD and that. And he goes, "Oh, Rock, like Liverpool are still drawing." I said, "Is it?" I go, "What minute is it?" I said, "It's about 60, 70 minutes." Like, yeah, and I'm like, "Come on, Burnley, come on." And he's like, and then he's like, "Oh, they'll get a jammy goal or Salah or side us." And I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then the red card happened, and I'm like, fuck's sake, man. I'm just like, hold out. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hold out. And then they get the penalty. And I'm like, no. And I'm thinking, you're just thinking, bro, like, you're just thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, man. That was like so jammy. Because I even like watched the highlights. And they didn't deserve to win.
No.
Maybe you could say they just edged it, but you couldn't say like it was a deserving win.
No.
And but it's just like they're not in full. The scary thing is like what Blacker said, is if they get into full flow and Ezra starts, then they'll be scary. You know what I mean? But now they're not full flow and they're still getting over the line. If that choo-choo train starts going, like starts becoming into like a bullet train, then it's going to be a worry for everyone. So for now, you reserve jumping, but it's just one of them ones where you're thinking, we lost against them. If they got a draw, you'd be like, oh, okay, like it would have made like the weekend a bit more sweeter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think from what I've seen from Liverpool is they can get got at, but I think certain teams hear Liverpool and they just is kind of thinking, oh shit, we're playing Liverpool, the title winners and stuff. But I think if you play without fear at Liverpool, you could get a result against them currently. because defensively, they're not looking that great. Kanate is gonna be gone. Like that guy is rejected. God knows how many contracts now. Real Madrid have tapped him up. They got to accept it. They got to somehow, I think, get what's his name? What's that? Crystal Gahey. I think they're gonna force Crystal Palace arm in December and get him for 20 million or wherever it is. Be like, listen, he wants to come. He don't want to be there. He's not signing the thing. Either take the money or you're gonna lose him anyway. So it's just one of them ones. It kind of you know, Arsenal won. That kind of like a bit pissed me off on the weekend. I can't lie, but it's one of them ones. It's too early. You don't know if you're like if you were saying, oh yeah, like Isaac's come in, he's already played five games and whatnot, hasn't scored. You're thinking, okay, they're not looking that great, you know. Wirtz is not really looking like he's fit in or gelled. Long may it continue, you know.
Salah as well.
Yeah. Salah's not. Yes, yeah, that's another good point. Salah's not really looking like he's the player we used to seeing.
Yeah.
But the thing is they're getting it over the line somehow, and if they continue, you're just gonna be like, if they actually become the Liverpool that we know they could become, then it's going to be scary for everyone else. It's going to be long for everyone else. If they continue like this, then it will make things a more competitive. Like I still don't think Arsenal will win the league this season, but you'd like to think we are like things will go down to the wire. You know, I don't want to see like last season when you're thinking there's about 5-10 teams to go. You're already thinking, yeah, it's done, dusted. It just makes things dead. It don't even make it enjoyable anymore.
No, man, I get that, bro. No, honestly, I get that. Like with me and Liverpool, I know they're gonna get better. We all know they're gonna get better, right? It's just that right now they're not better, right? And I can only talk about what I see right now. Works just because you know when you come with a price tag and you come with a reputation. I treat him in the same way as I treated Gokares, right? Because Gokares didn't come with the 100 million, but yet we paid big money for him, and he came with the highest goal scorer in Europe, for the last 2 seasons. So I see it like this. It ain't about no like bedding in time. You're coming in and you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing with Wirtz. Wirtz, I know he's going to be a great player. I know that, But what are we seeing now? Is it one of those things where, because for me, it's like, yes, they got a Wirtz. Okay, fair enough. They haven't played with a number 10 for a minute since Coutinho. I understand that. So they're going to need to change their style and the rest of it. But then, where's Isaac going to play? You know what I'm saying? How are they going to fit all of those ballers in that one team? You get me? Who's going to be taken out? Who's going to be dropped? Have they even thought about asking themselves that kind of question? Right? Because we can see that, okay, Eze is probably going to be a lot more better foot suited to that team simply because he's played in the Premier League for one and he's a link-up man. You know that he can play on the left, he can play through the middle, he can drop deep, play the 1-2s, the intricate play. We've seen it at Newcastle, right? But then, if that's the case, then that means Wirtz needs to get dropped because therefore they're going to be playing a lot in the same spaces just because of the way how Isak plays. You know what I'm saying? So this is my trailer for how are they going to fit all of these ballers in one team? You get me? Fair enough. AFCON's coming in December, January. So do you know what? Yeah, Salah's going to be gone, right? But then, what's it? So who that leaves Chiesa? Chiesa's a baller, but can you trust him over a 5-game span? Can you really do that?
No.
Does anyone ever see that? Yeah, or is he a guy like Trossard?
He's an impact sub.
Trossard, you know what I'm saying? Just like Trossard. So this is why it's so interesting to look at Liverpool's team because you know what? Yeah, they've got a great 11, maybe 12. But then, like afterwards, what's there? What is that? You know what I'm saying? But hey, we moved. You know what I'm saying? But do you know what? Yeah, Liverpool are going to be hard to.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like attacking wise, they got options. You know what I'm saying? Because they still got Gakpo. He's not great. He's not rubbish. But then they could put a Takite there, and then like, which I could see happening, and like Isaac, because when Isaac's running, bruv, he's got to play regardless. You know what I'm saying? You know that guy's not holding bench unless he's injured.
No,
And then
fact.
Salah you could make a case after 4 games like he could be dropped, but we know he's not going to be dropped. So the only position that you're going to see rotation in for me is that left wing position.
Mm.
The
I
price tag they pay for Wirtz, it's going to be them ones where they're going to have to at least stick with him for half a season. If he's not doing it, then he's basically a flop, innit?
I can
Well,
see him getting dropped.
I think Etikite can play a number 10 or it's like a false 9 as well. If I'm I don't know, don't hold me to that. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard you can play them positions. Have I seen him play it? Not.
Thank you so much.
So they've got options. Where they're lacking is defensively.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Liverpool, innit? If they're gonna get found out, is a team taking it to them defensively, and then it's one of them ones where the thing is they got the firepower. There's one of them ones where they got the firepower to outscore teams. So even if they concede, they can bang in goals. That's the issue.
Yeah, they fight us to the end, bro. Like we've seen it in the last few games. It's what 89 minutes, 92 minutes, and so forth.
Yeah.
Like with them, they're just like from the first game that they scored, from the first game that they played, right? I thought it was gonna be a draw. Salah comes up, right, and he scores 2 goals after 88 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Liverpool do. They grind you down, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't even need to play well. Like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they're relentless. Yeah.
Like, do you know, I get it when they say when Liverpool go into full force, maybe they got too many ballers in that team that's it for them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to show their quality, but then is that enough? Is that enough to get them through a lot of games? Because let's just say they got Everton on what is it, Saturday? I think it is, right? We know that's a local derby. Yeah, Everton hate them. They hate Everton, right? The last game, I swear it's good. I swear it was going to be a draw, yeah. And Everton should have won that game, yeah. Everton should have won that game. Everton have got Grealish now. Everton look good. You know what I'm saying? Everton are playing more as a team, yeah. Like they look banging. Do you think that's going to be their first loss? Big up, Alex.
Where's that? It's at Anfield, right?
Yeah.
It's at Anfield. That's that. I can see it being a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love for Everton to win, but I just don't know. I don't know how Everton handle away from home. You know, certain teams away from home, they're just not the same. If this was at their new stadium, I could see them getting a victory. But just because it's away from home, and I feel like the Liverpool crowd are just going to be on it, that will probably carry them to probably get another maybe a late equalizer or a late winner. That's how I see that game going. But I just hope Everton can get something. I proper hope they can. And when you're saying about Wirtz, he might play himself out of the team.
Yeah.
If he continues doing what he's doing, he will get dropped. Slot don't care about the price tag. He's not Arteta. He don't care about price tags. He don't care about names.
Yeah.
He will drop him because, like I said, every time he's on the pitch, they are drawing and need a last minute winner. They take him off and they get it. So if that trend continues, he's just gonna get dropped. That's just what's gonna happen. Maybe he might play Ekatike there. Who knows? It might be Ekatike, Isak. He might just do a madness. He might do a madness. I don't know. But that's for him to figure out. That's not our issue.
Do you know what's so funny with this one? Yeah, Sham, like big up Sham, like Sham's a very good brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, so big up Sham each and every time, right? He's a Liverpool man, right? And he says, I don't mind grinding out results right now as long as we win. Which that's the most important thing. You hear what I'm saying? We haven't played anywhere near our best. We need to show our game come Christmas period, yeah. Which I understand because we all know that the Christmas period is the busiest in football. There's a game every 2 to 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, yeah, have Liverpool got the squad every 2 to 3 games, knowing that they're going to lose some of their best players come African Cup of Nations? You know what I'm saying?
And injuries. Injuries will come.
And injuries, yeah.
Gakpo is injury prone. Isak, he gets injured. Ekatike, I don't know his injury record. Chiesa gets injured. Yeah. So there's a lot of them that actually get injured. So they just got to be careful.
Yeah. Bro, it's going to be funny. Plus, we don't know who is it, what's his injury record, right? And we know that it sounds bad, but you know, Van Dijk is due an injury. You know what I'm saying? He's played in the last few seasons, and like apart from that big injury, what was it 3 seasons ago now? He's literally played every minute of the game. You know what I'm saying? Of every game, and he's a great player, right? But do you think they can live without a Van Dijk right now?
No.
Right now, no chance. Because Kanate is not it, bro. Kanate, like I said, he's been tapped up already. He ain't signing no contract.
You don't think Gomez can do it short term?
Nah.
Maybe 5 games.
We've already seen that they're defensive vulnerable with him in the team. So imagine him out of the team. That makes it more defensive. Yeah. Like who would be their backup now? Is it Gomez? Gomez gone?
Wait, they got the other guy, Leone, as well.
Oh yeah. Leone. Yeah. That would be there. So and he's like one for the future, so I don't know. Their defense would. I don't think they would cope. I don't think they got adequate backup for Van Dijk right now.
So to be honest, it's hard because do you know what it is? We're just lucky with us to have Christian as backup, right? Because we've been through the holdings, and let's not go back in history. with Liverpool, do you think if they had an injury crisis, more in their defensive areas, let's say midfield and defensive areas, do you think that would dramatically hurt their team, or just put a little bit blip in their title charge?
What with the injury?
Yeah, if they had, let's say that they had a DM, number 6 goer and 2 defenders, right? Because I see that's their weakest positions. You know what I'm saying? Let's say a Gomez and let's say a Konate and a Gomez was that, right? They had Van Dijk. I'm giving them the benefit of that.
Yeah.
And then they had Gravenberch go out as well. Do you think that will just put a dent in it, or do you think that will affect them dramatically?
I think a little dent, but you see, with Liverpool, I'm just looking at them. They're probably gonna concede up to 40 goals. So I just see them just outscoring teams. It's gonna be basketball games. That's how they're gonna end up playing. Because when you've got all of that firepower, it's probably more an issue if a Isak and a Salah was injured at the same time. If they were both not available, then you'd probably be thinking, okay, because now goals might be an issue, and we know they're going to give up chances, definitely give up chances. So I'm more looking at it from that point of view. But Slot, so far, he seems to come up with an answers, whether it's playing with 10 men and he puts Gravenberch as a centre back. He always seems to come up with the answers. So far, right now, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I don't really want to say I'd like to see it happen because I don't want to wish injuries on
Of
anyone.
course. Hypotheticals, bro.
Yeah, but I would like to see how they deal with what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah. But I don't think most teams will, because that means you're telling me that you wouldn't trust Ekatike, because that will leave Ekatike, that will leave Chiesa, that will leave Wirtz. So you don't trust them, man, there
No,
to do a job.
no,
Gakpo, that's it.
no. I don't even
Okay.
trust Gakpo.
No, I
Gakpo's the
hear that.
purple patch player.
Yeah, Rashford. I get that. Trust me, I definitely get that. No, I hear that, man. Like, what do you think, Ozzy? What do you think your thoughts about that? Injuries wise, and what do you think?
It's gonna be you're gonna have to. They're gonna have to start playing the gun for football in it and try to just outscore teams and literally just, all right, if you score 2, we score 4. If you score 3, we score 6, sort of thing, innit? That kind of because they kind of play that now, but it's a bit more
structured.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not gun ho like for 90 minutes like Klopp used to, you know what I'm saying? They can put their foot on the gas and they can take it off and then put it back on, you know what I'm saying? So it's whether teams will be like, okay, we know where Liverpool are weak, we'll take it to them regardless of their firepower and see if we can, you know, hopefully we can shut them out, sort of thing, innit? But then if, like Blacker said, in it, if your greatest asset, your attack, is weak, then it's like, well, we're not good defensively, so we can't rely on that, and we can't even rely on our attack right now. So that's when you're thinking, it's gonna hurt them. They're defensively, it will put a dent in things, because Gravenberch, like last season, was outstanding, man, and no one expected that. You know what I'm saying? And
he was outstanding in the first half of the season only. Just the first half. People forget that,
and that's why they're linked with Belieber in January now. You've heard it today.
Yeah.
So
you did say that. I was looking at that. You did say that as well. Yeah.
So the thing is, I think it'll be a long day if Liverpool grind out these results and then get Gueye and Belieber, imagine in January, then definitely kiss the league goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Because the funny thing is with Liverpool, their youngsters step up, man.
Yeah.
People said to figure, you know, they've won cups with their youngsters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they could manage if one of the youngsters, you know, their backup options like step up. But like you said, you don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to be in a situation where if it does happen and people say, "Oh well, Liverpool just were unlucky with injuries, that's why you won the league," or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be put in them scenarios.
Yeah, but do you know what, Ozzy? That's always going to be the narrative, bro. Because
yeah.
You know, even us.
I just don't. I don't want that to be like an excuse.
Bro, if that's the case, do you know what I'll do? I'll show them my trophy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you,
that's the
boy.
thing,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But like Blacker said, if it happens, we'd like to see how they cope in it. It'll make things interesting.
Because they didn't say that for us
now
last season.
The thing is now, like with Arsenal, people say you ain't got no excuses, like you've got the depth. But then
we haven't got no excuses. We got a striker. We got the depth.
Funny thing is, we actually got rid of more players than we bring in. If you want to look at it from a numbers perspective, innit? So it's the thing is, innit? Hindsight is either a great thing or a bad thing. So we'll see what happens, innit?
But Ozzy, you got to remember, we got rid of fringe players. We brought in quality.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's a big thing because, like, for myself, right? Big up Waffle, Big up Waffle TV, right? And I'll touch on this one in a second, after I say this quickly. You got to remember, the players that we got out, they weren't even good enough to sit on our bench, right? We loaned them out, bro. So what's the point of keeping them if they're just gonna
Oh yeah,
Make up
100%. I agree with you.
research
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Yeah, and look at the ballers that we brought in, bruv. Yeah, all first teamers. Is what I'm saying. All first teamers, or the possibility of all first team. Because look, Christian, first teamer. Hikape could be first team. Subamendi could be first team. Apart from Norgard, but we knew what we were buying with him, right? Yeah. Madueke, much better than Martinelli. So therefore that is first team to the equivalent. Subamendi, first team. Yeah. Eze, first team, and Gokeres, first team. You know what I'm saying? That's like for me, that's the way I see these things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not even a positive thing. It's that if we're judging from the place you went out to the place you came in, excuse me, getting a bit too hype, place you came in, I'm actually so happy with that just because the players who came in are first teamers, yeah? And check it, yeah? Something that's even better, which people don't actually realize, yeah? Apart from Madueke, yeah? Gokeres could be captain of his team, yeah, of his old club, right? Eze could be captain of his old club. Norgard was captain of his old club, yeah. Zubamendi, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So look at the caliber of who we're buying. We're not just buying experience; we're buying people with heart, yeah. So we don't need a friggin' Odegaard as captain anymore. We don't even need him on the field anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because now we have options, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say. That, but then. Just quickly touching on Sham's comment, right? He said we dealt with defense injuries back in 2000, 2001. We had to play the academy graduates, which I get, yeah. But what you're not seeing, Sham, right, is look at the teams and look at the caliber of teams you are going up against. You was going up against a Man City in transition, right? Only Man City. There was your only threat. The league has got a lot better since then. A hell of a lot better since then, yeah. Like if they played them lot, yeah, against an Everton will walk over them, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Passion alone. If they played that team against Arsenal's team, we walk all over them, yeah. Just because we've gone a lot better, yeah. The only team you'll be guaranteed to beat with all those graduate players, yeah, is Man United, because Man United can't even fucking beat Grimsby. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Fuck Man United each and every day, yeah. Any shot at Man United is a good shot at Man United, and us Arsenal, we shoot high. You hear what I'm saying? So go on, Blacker.
No, I was gonna say, but then you're saying unbeaten run to finish third. That's not gonna win you the league. You gotta win the league. It's different stakes. It's not. You can go on a 10-match unbeaten run. We used to be the specialists. Arsenal used to always do it every season. Back end of the season, 10-game unbeaten run, 7-game unbeaten run, get into the Champions League. When you're going for the Premier League, this is a total different mentality. It's totally different. So if you have big injuries and you're having to rely on an 18-year-old from Parma that's never been in the title race, you're having to rely on certain players like a Chiesa whose body might break down at any given moment. Wirtz, who's never played in the Premier League, Isak, who's never been in the title race. It's all good when you're scoring goals for Newcastle. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yes, he's done it in the Premier League, but there's never been pressure on Isak.
No pressure.
Never. Pressure is totally different, especially when everybody's looking at you to get the team over the line. Everyone is expecting Liverpool to win the Premier League and get to the semi-final of the Champions League minimum. Some people are saying trebles. So he's got to deal with that pressure as well, not just him, everyone. So if the players that haven't been there, say a Van Dijk and a Salah, get injured, the captains, the actual leaders in the dressing room get injured, then what? It's going to be different because you haven't seen it without them.
Do you know what? Yeah, I totally, I 100% agree with you because like Isak, as good as he is, and he's a great striker. I personally think as a footballer, yeah, he's a hell of a lot better than Haaland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
all-round football.
like, all rounder, like a person that can link up play, can come deep, run, play on the left, play on the right, and score bangers. You know what I'm saying? Actually score goals outside the box. Yeah, I rate him highly. But Newcastle are a sleeping giant. They were big when my parents were babies. Yeah, big up to them, right? When you go to Liverpool, Liverpool are arguably the first or second biggest team in England, yeah, or the biggest team by trophies at this point in time in England, right? Yeah, no matter if they've only won 2 in the EPL era, yeah, history is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I got no problems with Liverpool fans. Big up them all the time. You get me? But is it done it at a club like this where the pressure is on? When it's Champions League nights, yeah, and then you've got a hostile environment, right? And then you're supposed to stand up and be counted. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? It's all good winning a Carabao Cup with a team that hasn't won it in like 100 years, bro. Yeah. What are you going to do with a juggernaut team who does this, yeah, in Europe year in, year out? You know what I'm saying? They might not always win it year in, year out, but they give a good account of themselves. And they've even been doing it in the early 2000s, right? When they weren't winning the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? They've always been relevant in Europe like that. Yeah. So they've got that history behind them. Can he do the same? Can he have the same effect week in, week out as he's had at Newcastle? Because now you're just a guppy in the ocean. Before you was a friggin' orca in a pond. You know what I'm saying? They're two different things, blood. Two different things.
Nah, facts, man. Nah, I totally agree.
But man, them, let's get real now, yeah, and let's talk about what's happening tomorrow.
Oof. Yeah, man. I'll go. So basically, we see Bilbao in at the Emirates Cup or whatever. They look like a poor side. So I'm expecting whether it's 1-0. All I care about, this is the first Champions League game. So all I want to see is us get this done. Any means necessary. City play on Thursday. So we're going to have 2 days rest. So I don't really care what team he puts out. If he goes strong, I'm happy. Whatever team he plays, let's get over the line. Let's get the 3 points and prepare for City. Because it's no good drawing or losing against Athletic Club after this Nottingham Forest game. It's not going to be a good look for the City game. We need to go into it with some sort of momentum because now we've got the win. We've forgotten about that Liverpool result. I do want to see a bit of rotation, but just not too much rotation. Where I'd like to see rotation, I think Saliba and Saka are both available. So I'd like to see them get the last 30 minutes or 20 minutes. So because I believe they're going to be available. So hopefully they can get the last 20 minutes. Madueke, he's hot right now. Him, Eze, Gyökeres, I don't think you change that forward line. I think they've all got to play. Or maybe you put Eze in the 10 and Trossard got an assist. So maybe you do that. Declan Rice, he'll come back in. Zubimendi is also hot. He's got to play. He's back in Spain. Miles Lewis-Skelly, he can come in for Calafiori. Ben White's unavailable. Timber's got to play. And then Mosquera, Gabriel, ready to go. So that would even be my team. I've even given you my predicted lineup. So but so I just want to see us just any means necessary. This game, I'm not thinking about the performance. The performance, we need to save it for Manchester City. I want to beat them in style. I want to see us make a statement against Manchester City. Because when I saw them against Man United, poor. Rodri and Reinders in that centre midfield, if they perform like that against Arsenal, they're going to get run through like one Emma Diamond. I don't even...
Jessica.
You know, man.
What do we say, my brother?
Like, this should be a formality win, innit? That's what I'm saying, innit? This should be a formality win. I think we play the same team, but 60, 70 minutes, if we're 2-3-0 up, hopefully, take certain man off That's what I'm hoping for. I don't want this to be a how do you say, like a long day, or we overexert ourselves, innit?
Yeah.
I want this like 3-0 win, shut up shop. Okay, like, all right, boys, yeah, like get off, like job. I want like job done by 60 minutes. I want it to be like you know what I'm saying, and then you can kind of take players off, do some rotation. The only kind of rotation I would do, is maybe Skelly for Cali Fury sort of thing, but I think it makes sense to go for the same team while the players are, how like I said, they're hot pause, you know what I'm saying, right now. And then
No Declan?
you know what? I don't think we need to play Declan in this game. I don't think he should be needed. Because the thing is with me with Declan is he's played a lot of games, man. A lot of games, and he's looked tired. You know what I'm saying? He's looked tired. So if it's not needed, I'd rather not play him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You play him in the big game. You know what I'm saying? He's meant to be our big game, player in the midfield. He's the most expensive player. So I'd rather him be fresh for that game. I think with Bilbao, no disrespect to them, but I think you can play a weakened team and we should be able to get over the line. You don't need to play. But for me, it's why I wanna play the same team is to kind of keep that momentum of the last game.
Yeah, I get that.
And you kind of say, all right, cool lads, good job. Game's done and dusted by 67th minute. Just kind of do the formality for the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We don't need to see them still attacking and stuff. I don't want it to be like a game where it's like it's 80th minute and we're still struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we want to see the real performance on the weekend. That's what we need it for. So let's see what happens.
I'm just looking at it. So they've got 9 points from their first 4 games. They just lost at home to Alaves. Alaves only had 2 shots on target, 4 shots, 2 shots on target. So this is not really the best team. We should be winning. We should be winning this game.
Yeah, like I said, this should be a formality. You know what I'm saying? 2-3-0, get the job done. Get back on no injuries, no overexertion, get back on the plane. Try to keep the players as fresh as we can for the big game on the weekend. And
man, do you know I'm with you with that. I'm with both of you on that. Like it's a bit hard with this one because we're coming off of a nice win. We've got City on Sunday, so we don't actually need to overexert ourselves. But yet, this is the first game, right? It's not that we can't afford to have any injuries. We need to put ourselves in the best position for us to play Man City. Just because this should be like Nottingham Forest, a formality win. You know what I'm saying? With myself, with the team as well, right? I will kind of stick with most of the team, yeah. But I do want to see subs because right now, it's time for Arsenal to fucking flex their muscle, yeah. I want to see a Dalman start, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my train of thought right now. Yeah, because these are the games. Then we're gonna have to play Atletico Madrid. What is it? Inter Milan. Who is it? Bayern Munich as well. Was it the Bayern Munich again?
No, Atletico. Yeah, Atletico Madrid.
Bayern Munich. Yeah, those are the teams, right? Where we need to play our strong, like our first teamers. Like, come on, there, because those 3 teams what I mentioned aren't any joke. You know what I'm saying? But against Atletico Bilbao, like as much respect as we can put on their names, It's time to fucking disrespect those pussies. I'll tell you why. Because in the isolated game, they're our enemies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be like, oh yeah, but you know what, right? Let's take it. Nah, fuck that, bro. Man, want to run through them, yeah. Pause, yeah. Like Don C back in the day, blood. Before I got the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what time it is, blood. Yeah, yeah. Right? That's the kind of performances that I want to see, bro. Yeah. I want to see us be like, you know what, yeah. Let's put on the down, man. Let's take the piss out of them, yeah. Let's show Europe, right? We are here now, yeah. We got strength in depth, right? We could start a few of our starters that started on Saturday, right? But then put the Skelly now, like he said, right? Or Nkape. Let us see what he has got going on. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good game to put him on. You know what I'm saying? It shows us Arsenal fans and it shows the team how they can gel together or how they can play together, right? Put Dalman on the other side. So do you know what? There's experience and let's say a person who's new in the team. You know what I'm saying? Around experienced players. Yeah. And Cape, I wouldn't play Saliba or Gabriel. If I'm going to play them, for example, I'll give them 10-minute run out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really do much in 10 minutes, and it's just for the fitness wise, yeah. But like for me, we need to show a statement of intent now, because I haven't got time to be doing this 1-0 shut up shop. You know what I'm saying? Not against a team like Atletico Bilbao. You know what I'm saying? We need to be scoring minimum 3 goals against them. Yeah, we need to show them levels, and we need to show people that, you know what, yeah, getting to the semi-finals last year wasn't a fluke. Just like finishing third wasn't a fluke. It's hard to finish second 3 times. That ain't no fluke. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like we just need to show them that, guess what? We're here now. We ain't going nowhere. And then my prediction has to be 4-1. Let's do this. My chest is high right now. 4-1.
I'm saying 2-0.
Yeah, I'd like to see another 3-0, like when we beat them in the preseason. I know it's preseason, but I'd like to another nice comprehensive win. You know, get us right for the game, the big game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just to the one comment that Gunnar made, he's saying I would rush. I think he said I'd rush Saliba and Saka. No. Brother, we know these.
He said I wouldn't.
Okay, fair. Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And he said save Rice as well.
Yeah, he said
I'd save Rice for this game as well, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe even like Don C said, you know, even that, you know, in another world, if Ben White was fit, I'd rest Timber as well, but we can't rest him. But maybe even see what this Henkapi, or however you say Henkapi, or whatever, how you ever say his name, see what he's about, and even give Gabriel a rest, maybe.
Hey, they're gonna call him handicap, aren't they?
Do you know what? But why?
I know. It came to my head.
But I hope not.
Bad you for that, you know.
We don't need him to be a handicap, bro. We've had enough. We've had enough handicap defenders in the park, bro.
We had Santos blood. Oh shit, Senderos, Joru, you know what I'm saying?
Pascal Sigan, Squillaci,
the list goes on, blood. The list goes on. But yeah, you man, shout out your channels if you've got anything going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to the people before we close out.
Yeah, propaganda machine. All things Arsenal. So I'll be previewing the game. That'll be out in the morning. All things Arsenal. We're gonna chat on 1-2 things. I'm gonna look and see what topics are on the agenda. I'm sure there's always things to talk about. I kind of want to ask the question: are Arsenal fans going too far on Noni Madueke? Some people are already handing out apologies this early, but Yeah, man. So check it out, people, man. Check it out, man. Propaganda machine, man. Oz.
Yeah,
man.
no,
What you
catch me
saying,
on
brother?
Aussie's Den. You already know, same, all things Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Even though we've done a little preview today, I might do a preview tomorrow. I'll be obviously do a match reaction as well at some point. So yeah, and I might even ask the question like I said, because for me, I told this Madueke thing is a bit. I'm like, for me, I'd say jam your hype. He ain't scored yet. He ain't assisted yet. So, but as we know with this fan base, we've got the biggest barks but no bites. Pause.
Nah, man, bro. Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, when it comes to Madueke, keep performing like that, you might even make me a believer. Yeah. Until then, your name is nonsense number 20. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sticking to that, right? But yo, peoples, like, make sure you like and subscribe to both of these two, like, G's out here. They're dons, like, you know what I'm saying? And they're actually my Arsenal brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, peoples, yeah. Thanks for locking in again on another stream. Make sure you stay warm because it's fucking cold outside. You see what I'm saying? Like, love, and manners of respect. Peace up, people.